As lenders, one of our objectives is to get more and more lead sources coming to us each week, each month. Because of the economy, we know that the refi business has dried up by quite a bit. So if you had to go out and get 5 new loans, let's say, just 5, every single 30 days, where would you get them? What we're going to do is talk about, in this series, is an untapped area where most lenders haven't gone to this concept I'm about to talk about. Plus, some of them are going to say this has been beneath them. I've interviewed quite a few lenders week after week after week, and there's certain things they will do and certain things they won't do. But if you want to increase your business, let's say 5 closing transactions every 30 days, that's a minimum number. What would you do? Would you contact your sphere of influence and ask them to give you a new piece of business? You could do that maybe one day, but not 2 days in a row, not 3 days in a row, not week after week. If the SOI had it, they'd give it to you, but it's not happening. So how do you go out and get what I call instantaneous business? Not incubated leads. Incubated leads are those you chase week after week after week, or actually don't chase them. You email them, you drip on them until you hope that when the time comes for your services, they remember you. The goal is not to get incubated business, but to get instantaneous business. However, some people, again, just won't do this. The thing is, when you have to get business, sometimes you have to go out and prospect for it. Now, the series I'm going to talk about is the for sale by owner and the expired listing. Yes, for the loan officer. Hope I didn't lose you right now in the video when I started saying for sale by owner, because some people say, no, that's not for me, that's just for rookies. Rookies are the ones who have to start at the bottom and do something. But when you're looking for instantaneous lead generation, something that can happen right now, I would challenge you. If you contacted, let's say, 5 for sale by owners this week, using the script that we created, and the question is, can one of those 5, do they need a loan right now? Well, think about it. All 5 of them need a loan right now. They're moving. And by the way, why is the buy owner a good lead? They're moving. They have a for sale sign in their front yard and there's no gatekeeper. So where else can you go out and get business where you know they're moving and there's nobody to block you? There's going to be 4 benefits to you specifically for the buy owner. We're going to talk about the expired listing. By the way, you might say, expired listings, Brian, how do I get them? Or buy owners? Well, the agents are going to be your resource. The agents are going to be the ones who bring you these leads. They're going to screen them for you and give you the leads. I'll provide you the training of how you go out and obtain the business. But just for a brief moment, before we move into the series, here's some of the benefits, and then we'll talk about the approach. The benefits to working with a buy owner. I will also tell you that the idea I have here is modeled after third-party relocation, after corporate relocation. And I'll explain what your role in this process is in a moment. But there's 4 benefits to you working with the buy owner, for example. The person who purchases their property is going to need a loan. The seller, when they move, they're going to need a loan. The seller, if they decide to stay because they don't succeed, there's a pretty good chance they might need a refi. And there you are. You'll be there with them. So you have 3 benefits right there. The 4th benefit is, if you can turn that seller, that buy owner, into a referred listing opportunity for one of your preferred agents, you've done that agent a great service. Let's not give them any more incubated internet leads. Maybe that's okay if they're a good source and you all don't mind waiting 6 to 12 months for the leads to go. They're fine. It's fine. You got to have that yield as well. But we also know the yield from the internet lead is less than 10%. We hear 2%, 1%, maybe somebody doing great, 8%. The thing about that's incubated leads, but the instantaneous leads, they're moving now. So the 4th benefit is that you get to introduce your preferred agent to these types of listings that are moving right now. All right, so the rest of this conversation we're going to have is really the approach, how to do this. All right, well, thanks for watching.